athletes to the line. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes of our second medal match this afternoon so far. And this is going to be the rifle bronze medal match. We have two countries, we have Italy and Russia. And the athletes is Solazzo, Ceccarello, Bernardi, and Benetti representing Italy. Sherbakova, Potapov, Tovarnov, and Sisoyeva representing the Russian Federation. And ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to warmly welcome Mr. Vladimir Lisin, who is arrived here and joined us. Thank you very much, Mr. President, that you are here. I hope you will enjoy it. Your team is competing, so really the best of you. And as you might see, we reorganized a bit the screen. We had some requests that the audience would like to see not only the points, but the individual shots. So we reorganized the whole things, and on the big screen you could see the individual shots, and on the lower screen you could see what we saw before, so the result and the point. But I'm going to announce the point anyway, so we will see which is better.
Minutes preparation and sighting time. Start.
So let me just give you a very short summary about the rules which is going to obey during this medal match. So this is the rifle bronze medal match. As you see, it's between Italy and the Russian Federation. So now the athletes have 5 minutes preparation and sighting time, so they could use as much sighting shot as they wish. After these 5 minutes will be the athletes' introduction and presentation. And I'm going to do it with the coach as we did last time. So we will have a walk in front of the athletes, and then we can introduce them. After that, we will have the medal matches starting, and they must have 20 competition shots. Each competition shot is going to be against a pair, so we are talking about pairs at this time. A1 against A2, which is 2 against 3, 4 against 5, and so on. Each winning shot means 2 points, and the team who achieves first 81, that's the winner, because theoretically the maximum is 160 points. So if we have tight score, which is not so common if we are talking about air rifle, but in case if we have a tight score, one point is going to be given for both teams.
30 seconds. Stop. And turn to face to the spectators.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's start the introduction of our athletes. We are going to be a bit farther from the athletes because they have been informed that you could see them. So, the first is, let me introduce the coach of the Italian team. His name, this nice man, is Giuseppe Fent. Please welcome him first. Giuseppe Fent, the coach of the Italian team. And his first athlete representing Italy is Danilo Solazzo. And this young man is 16 years old, 5 years of practicing, and his best individual score is 6:31, which is not so bad. We are talking about youngs. Am I right? Could you get some more information?
He's a young shooter, promise for the future in Korea, and he's studying electronic at high school.
That's great, thank you very much. Okay, let me introduce Roman Zubkov, who is coaching of the Russian Federation team. And her first teammate is Olga Sherbakova, and she is 18 years old, and she is shooting for 6 years now, and her best individual score is 6:26. Something else?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Olga favorite hobby is make a photo, and she have a big experience, 6 years, but she's very young, talented.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's move on. So the next athlete is Sofia Ceccarello, representing Italy, and she's very young. She's only 16 years old and shooting for 5 years, and the best individual score is 6:28.8. Something more before the applause.
She took 2 silver medals in the last European Championship in Bologna in 50 meter, and he's in life school also and study computer science.
Thank you very much. So even though she's young, she's a very, very good shooter. And the next athlete is representing the Russian Federation is Matvey Potapov. He is 16 years old, very tall guy, and shooting for 6 years from now. And the best individual is 6:20-9. I guess he got more and more, and he will be able to shot better score. Something more individual.
Matvey likes to ride a bicycle and read Russian classical literature.
That's great, thank you. So, Michele Bernardi, the next from the Italian team, please welcome him. He's 17 years old and shooting for 7 years from now, and the best individual is 6:24. Something what he hides it?
He's studying economics in high school, and he lives near the seaside. He likes swimming.
Okay, thank you. So it's Anton Tovarnov, is the next athlete representing the Russian Federation. This nice guy here, he's also tall, 17 years old, shooting for 5 years, and the best individual is 6:23. Something like that? I mean, something more?
Anton like swim, ski, and chemistry and physician.
Wow, a little scientist, I guess. Well, thank you very much and congratulations. And finally, Sofia Benetti, representing Italy. Okay. She's 17 years old, shooting for 5 years, and the best is 6.26, something more.
She's a very rapid fire shooter. He is studying in a sports school, and she like watching serious TV.
Yeah, it's a love series, of course. And finally, Elizaveta Sisoyeva representing the Russian Federation. Please welcome her. Yes. She's 16 years old. She's shooting for 6 years, and the best individual score is 6.26, so much 6.
Elizaveta likes history and geography.
So thank you very much for joining us. Best of luck, all the shooters.
Take your positions. For the first competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Even though I said we will have no tight score at this very beginning, we had a tight score, and the end it is Benetti and Sisoyeva. Both athletes has a 10.4, which means they have one point, and the other is split by the two teams. Russia has 5, Italy has 3.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Well, it looks a very tight and interesting, exciting competition. After the second shot, Italy has 8, Russia has 8.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
We have a almost perfect shot. It was a 10.8 as from Michele Bernardi representing Italy, of course, and it means that they won the 2 points, but the other is split it, and it means that Italy has 12, Russia 12.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Again, they shared 8 points as a 4 and 4, so it means that Italy has 16, Russia has 16.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Again, we saw a perfect 10.8 from Sofia Benetti, and it means 2 points for the Italian team. And it was all the 8 points goes to Italy. So it means that 24 Italy, 16 Russia.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Again, we have a tie score. It is a 9.5, 9.5 between Solazzo and Sherbakova. So they all get one point. And we have a very good 10.7 again from Sofia Benetti, meaning 2 points for the Italian team. And the gap is now 10 points between those two teams. Italy 29, Russia 19.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
We had to face some technical problem, but it has been solved. So now we can see on the cumulative result table that it was a almost perfect 10.8 from Michele Bernardi, and it is the second 10.8 from him. So it's a big applause for him, meaning 2 points. Italy has 35, Russia 21.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Again, we had a perfect 10.8 from the Italian team. It comes from Sofia Benetti. And because her opponent was a 10.2 only, it means 2 points for the Italian team. And we had a 10.6 from Danico Solazzo, but it was not enough to win 2 points because Sherbakova had a 10.7. So those 2 points goes to the Russian Federation. And the total is 41 to Italy and 23 for Russia.
For the next competition, shot load. Start. Stop.
It's a very, very amazing shooting from the Italian team. We have 10.9. We have a 10.9 from Solazzo and another 10.9 from Benetti. Benetti has a very, very strong and solid shooting, constant shooting. It's a 10.8, 10.9, 10.7. Oh, it's great shooting anyway. So the result is 47 Italy, 25 Russia.
For the next competition, shot load. Start. Stop.
We have 10.7 from Michele Bernardi and 10.6 from Anton Tovano. These are the two best individual score, but the 10.7 won 2 points. And the difference is still 22 points, and it was before it is gaining from 8 to 10, 14, 18, and now it is 22, and we are in the mid of the competition. So Italy has 51, Russia 29.
For the next competition, shot load. Start. Stop.
We have big tens again. We have 10.6 from Olga Sherbakova and the 10.5 from Michele Bernardi. And the result right now is Italy 53, Russia 32. It is still 22, the difference. The gap hasn't been changed.
For the next competition, shot load. Start.
Stop.
The best one I can say is a 10.6 from Anton Tovarnov, and the difference and the gap is a bit bigger right now. Italy has 60, Russia has 36. Please remember, the team who reach first 81 points, that wins the match.
For the next competition, shot load. Start.
Stop.
We have a 10.7 from Michele Bernardi. 5 is not good enough to win 2 points because his opponent Anton Tovarnov got a 10.8. So that 2 points goes to Russia. And 1, 2, yeah, it is 4-4 at this time. So the difference, the gap is still 24 as it was before. Italy has 64, Russia has 40.
For the next competition, shot load. Start.
Stop.
We have a constant shooting from Michele Bernardi, again a 10.7, and his opponent got a 10.6, so this 2 point goes to Italy. And the total is 68 for Italy, 44 Russia. So it's the same 24-point difference.
For the next competition, shot load. Start.
Stop.
We have a 10.7 as the best individual. It comes from Olga Sherbakova, and it means 2 points for her and for the Russian Federation. One shot before we had a perfect 10.9, but I forgot to mention, that was D'Amico Solazzo who made it, so it's a big applause for him for that perfect 10.9. And Italy has 72, Russia 48. The gap is still 24.
For the next competition, shot load. Start.
Stop.
I don't want to make the same mistake again, so let me start with the perfect, brilliant 10.9 from Elizaveta Sisoyeva, representing the Russian Federation. Of course, it means 2 points for the Russian team. And the other 6 points is shared by 4 to Italy and 2 to Russia, so it was 4-4. The gap hasn't been changed, it's 76 for Italy. They are only 5 points away from the medal. Russia has 52.
For the next competition, shot low. Start.
Stop.
Italy just 1 point away, not actually 2 points away from the medal. And the best it was 10.8 from Sofia Ceccarello, and it means 2 points for Italy. And we had a tight score in 9.8, 9.8 from Michele and Anton. So far, Italy has 79, Russia 57. The gap is 22.
For the next competition, shot low. Start.
Stop.
So it is 10.6, the best result in this row. It is Danico Solazzo, 2 points for Italy, and Ceccarello another 2, Tovanov gained 2 for Russia, and 2 points to Sisoyeva to Russian Federation. Italy together has 83 points, Russia 61 points. And I got a sign there is no reason to carry on. So this is the end of this medal match. Italy won the bronze medal. Russia finished on the 4th. I'm asking the athletes to go to the center to get some. Yes, let's come together to get some nice picture. And I'm asking the coaches, yes, please go. Be together with your team.